I mean, the first album that I ever got of yours, it's weird because, like, you know, and I hear that with John. I mean, I understand how you guys all fit, but the first record I ever got when I was working in a coffee shop, I guess it was I don't even know when that came out, but it was Uplift Mofo Party Plan.
Okay, well, that's with Hillel.
Right, I know. And the thing about, like, Hillel is, like, that band that you guys were at that time, that seemed to set the standard, didn't it?
Like, in terms of, like, templates of who we were?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, you know, from the beginning, we had tapped into a thing that we loved just from our reference points growing up.
Right.
You know, and it was from, like, music that was exciting us at the time, contemporary music like hip-hop and we really loved, you know, English post-punk. We really loved, like, the No New York kind of New York thing that was happening at the time. And the funk bands, like the Contortions and the Lounge Lizards and Defunct and, you know, all of that stuff that had this, like, beautiful thing of, like, jazz and funk and R&B and hip-hop with this real noisy, dissonant, you know, and punk rock and all of P-funk, like everything that we loved. And it's really like Hillel and Jack grew up loving Kiss and Aerosmith and classic rock. I grew up hating that stuff. I grew up loving Louis Armstrong and John Coltrane and Miles Davis and Dizzy Gillespie.
Because you had it in the house?
Yeah. I grew up, my stepdad was a jazz musician and that was what I was around, you know. And that was from when I was a little kid and I saw my stepdad play in the living room with his jazz buddies in New York. You know, I was just like rolling on the floor in hysterics in a state of ecstasy at what was happening. And it seemed
How old were you then?
7.
Where were you born?
I was born in Australia.
But you're not Australian, are you?
Well, I left when I was 4.
Do you have can you still live
Yeah,
there?
I still have an Australian passport. Yeah.
You do? You just keep it up to date?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Wendy might have to go.
Yeah, dude.